So yeah, hi student. Last week we finished until here the sun, the solar wind, and the surface of the sun. So basically we understand what is the sun. So actually what is the sun? Yeah, so maybe people will ask what is the sun. Please don't say something up there. Sun is a massive ball of gases, a ball of gas. Is gas. It's not like now I can stand at here because there is solid, but the sun is just gas. What gas? Hydrogen and helium. But the reason you see is like a ball because first the gravity is very strong, so it pull all the gas together. So in one sense, I would say it's liquid and gas also. In the inner side lah, you don't say outside lah. Outside is the gas. Inside is more like liquid. I think if you stand on the sun, it will be more like a liquid. If you can survive lah. Then if you go to the center, it will be solid because the gravity is very strong. Then if you say it's a gas, then why you see like a round ball and there is a fire? Because there is a nuclear fusion. So many nuclear bomb is exploding at the sun due to nuclear fusion. So it looks like got a lot of fire and plasma and light and gamma ray, many things that come out from the sun due to the nuclear fusion of the sun, which generate a lot of heat. So of course, the sun will produce a lot of energy, and the energy won't finish anytime soon. And when the sun burn, it actually produce what? When it burn, what does it produce? So when the sun burn, it will produce a few things. Okay, of course we can see there is also sunspot, and when the sun burn, it produce prominence, solar flare, and coronal mass injection. So we can see there's a prominence, there's a fire, can last for around here due to the sunspot. So sunspot can last for around, in the solar cycle it lasts for 11 years. Where's my 11 years? Yeah, 11 years for the solar cycle and the sunspot. So there's prominence and the sunspot glow over the sun. Then there is a solar flare, which actually is smaller in terms of the size. Correct? Now this one can up to several hundred kilometer for day and month. This only can become for a few seconds. And there's a coronal mass injection. So there is the coronal mass injection. So if you see at this picture, wow, what does this show? This picture, actually this picture shows something that you cannot see. You cannot see the sun is like that. Because you cannot see plasma. You cannot see. But I don't know how they draw lah. I don't know how they draw something they cannot see. So maybe they use computer or graphic or to detect something and and then try to show it. But we cannot see. And we cannot understand because we cannot truly understand because we really cannot see, unless the draw is like that lah. But if you are Superman, then you can see other thing. The reason is I say that we cannot see because our eye only can see a small spectrum of ray which we call light. There are many more spectrum that we cannot see, meaning that there are certain ray or certain light color that we cannot see. Even me and you and shooting or whatever, you might see light is slightly some people can see more light, some people can see less light, because due to your quality of eye, I don't know. And there are maybe certain light, certain thing that we cannot see, like this one, the plasma from the sun, we cannot see. But if you can see, it'll be like some people, when you give him the color blind glasses, then he start to cry. Ooh, because he cannot see color, then he wear the glass, then he start to cry. I don't know lah, if people give you the glass that can see certain thing like the coronal mass injection, I don't know whether we will cry or not, because it is something that we cannot see and we never know. But we can use machine to do it and try to color it. But I know if I can see, if I really can see, it won't be this color. It will be a new color that no human can see, no human can know. Okay, so we know that when there is fire, there is a plasma. So what is a plasma? Okay, so what is a plasma? If you find in Google, they will give you something like from the blood. Okay, because our blood contain plasma. We are not going to this, but we just learn this lah, because exam also might be asking about the, if you still remember, about the human blood plasma, red blood cell and white blood cell. So we know red blood is to carry oxygen, white blood is to carry is to kill the bacteria, and plasma is a liquid that carry maybe your hormone and nutrient to all part of your body. Correct not? You need plasma to carry like your food, like maybe the hormone, the protein to your body. And urea, is it carry urea? That one I'm not sure, but if I'm not mistaken, it's also used to carry urea. Means the urea lah, the dirty thing lah, like 小便的 urine 的水啊，和 urea 没有你喝水怎样只需要不可以嘛哈 When you drink, then your intestine will absorb the water, it will go to your blood, it will process at the kidney and then the urinary bladder, and then you can come out as a urine. So this is mostly the definition of plasma. Also to help blood clot. So plasma is like water, if you can see. Water. Sometimes if you fall down, correct now, you fall down, your blood come out. But sometimes when it dry already, you see like water coming out. 很像一个水在那个受伤那边出来。You take tissue and wipe the water. So usually you take tissue and wipe the thing because like got water coming out from your blood. So that is plasma that we are talking about. But when I ask the question, what is the plasma at here, you cannot say this one because I know the sun is not got blood coming out plasma. So if you type in Google, you cannot type in plasma. Maybe you need to type like, you go Google, maybe you can type let me try first, then I ask you to type what is space plasma? What is space plasma? Okay, yeah, so you need to, if you go Google, you need to type what is space plasma, because what you search is blood plasma. So in order to get this, okay, so the reason I want to teach you use Google, because sometimes your teacher not around. Even I ask my student to use Google because if you know, it's better like you ask teacher and at the same time you go Google by yourself. Like now you go to see video or what, because you never know, the teacher might say wrong thing. You know, I might say wrong thing, or the video might say wrong thing, YouTube might say wrong thing, Google might say wrong thing. So we need to search information. So I want to teach the student to search information so they can learn more things. No matter what subject. Don't read, just follow the textbook. Like for example, you read this one plasma, then okay lah, never mind lah, I just read. But if you don't know, straight away need to press Google, what is space plasma? This is how you should learn. Then when the question asked, it's easier to answer. Because if you don't know plasma, the plasma will affect the solar wind. The solar wind will affect the weather in the earth, affect the television, affect the electricity, and so on. So if you don't know what is this, you thought it's a blood plasma. How can the blood plasma affect the television in my house? It doesn't make sense. So you need to go Google and search. So if you go Google and search what is a space plasma, it will say that So yeah, very good. If you search in Google, you will find that space plasma consists of solid, it's a fourth state, liquid, gas, and one more is plasma. That's why I say it is something that we cannot see, because what we can see is solid, liquid, and gas, something that we can see, but we don't know, and we never know another. The fourth state is a plasma, is something that we cannot see. That's why they draw a picture like this. We cannot see the plasma, and plasma is the emission of, consist of atom that burn out and split into electron and ion. So even the atom, everything is from atom, you know, the small atom, but the atom got electron and proton and neutron, even that even split and go into the space due to the gas is so hot, or due to explosion, like when you boom something, the thing will come out like you see in a movie lah. It need a big explosion maybe a nuclear explosion or a comet 撞到地球, and then you can see there's something like that go around the earth, like that is, we call it the plasma, because plasma is the electron and the ion that coming out from the thing. Maybe you watch movie Avenger or something, when the boom the earth laser, then it will go around the earth. So this is the plasma. So when the sun emit the fire explosion, it will form not blood, but it will form plasma. Plasma is not on the atom. The atom start to break apart and form electron and ion, and it move and become the solar wind, because you corona mass injection, there is a plasma coming out. So the plasma that is coming out also we call it as plasma, such as electron, proton, and alpha particle. And if you read some more, it's 99.99% of the space is actually plasma. Okay, so sometimes you can see the plasma like the aurora, like I showed you last time. Here I didn't show lah. Sometimes it's pink, very beautiful one when you go to Malaysia cannot see lah. Maybe you need to go to certain place so you can see. You know, the Disney beautiful, the color in the light, also due to the plasma which produce the aurora. So when the corona mass injection, the plasma will come out and it will form the solar wind. But the solar wind will protect us. Correct or not? Solar wind will protect us, because you can see there is the solar wind, but the earth magnetic field protect us from the plasma. So basically plasma is not healthy, not good. The reason is you can see there is electron and ion. You don't want the suddenly got electron and ion 中到那个 electron and ion. You don't want to go to space and expose to electron and ion, and it is can I say it being poison? It is not good lah. It will change your body and it will become like other thing. Then you will cause like cancer or what, and you die faster. So this is something that we don't want. So the solar wind can protect us. Okay, so we have the earth magnetic field to protect us. So basically there is a revision about the sun. Okay, and space weather, we know there's sunspot, 11 year one time, we have plasma, and this thing actually affect the what? Affect the your phone, your navigation, your power line, and so on. There's sunspot, corona mass injection. So basically these are the revision that we done too. Okay, summative practice, and figure 1 show the structure of the sun. A, B, C, D, E, F. What is the answer? Okay, so this question you just need to memorize. It's a very direct question. So for A, it will be the convection zone. So what is the mean by convection? If you still remember, it means the hot will go up and will go down like that. Okay, this one will go up and will go down. You can see or not lah. If you ask me, you don't really notice it lah, because you cannot see because it is inside the sun, and well, the sun is so big, even though it move, maybe you don't even see it move. Same like the earth also got 我们的地球啊 earth in the center here, at the center is the core ma. So we got the lava and all the hot thing. So the hot thing also got the convection zone that you can see. Means let's say this is the sun, this is the earth lah. So the convection zone will be at here. Something like that lah, if I want to draw it up. Because hot will go up, cold will come down, correct or not? Because you down here more hot hot will go up and then come down. This you got do experiment already, convection. What are the principle of convection? For example, like, okay, for example, if this is a water, I boil the water. This is a water, I boil the water, I put the fire here. So the water will become hot, it will move like that. But of course you cannot see lah, but if you put some coloring, you can see that it will turn around. Hot go up, cold come down. Let's say if I put ice water, and I put ice here, ching, and then I put the straw here. Okay, put a straw here. Does this convection still happen? Let me think for a while. Yeah, of course this also got convection lah, but if you drink, then here will become more warm. Because supposed to hot go up, cold come down, but if you put all hot, then maybe it's more difficult. Okay, this example is better, sorry. I should draw this example. If you put a straw here, and you put hot water at here, hot lah, and down here you put cold, actually you will find it very difficult for the water to become cold, become hot, because the hot water up there, the cold water down, it is very difficult to mix. If you don't believe me, you go and try. The water you want to drink, the cup that you want to drink, the water dispenser, sometimes I always think, when I'm young, that time I don't know So I don't know want to put cold water first or hot, 因为我要掺嘛，我要酸嘛。So sometimes when I smoke that time I don't know, so I put the cold water first. Put the cold water 一半 and then 我就装热水一半 and then you try to drink, your mouth very painful because there is no convection, because hot go up, cold come down. So I put the cold water first, then I put the hot water, then I drink, 烧到我的嘴巴 But if I put the water, I need to put hot first. So now you know already. You need to put hot water 一半 then you go and put the cold water 一半 then you try to drink. It will auto mix. You no need even to stir it. It's auto mix because I do this every time last time when I work in office. Put hot water first, put cold water, then you don't need to like that. You straight away drink because there's convection. Hot water go up, cold water come down, auto mix for you. So there's the convection that is happening in the cup. Hot go up, cold come down. So same like the sun, outside will be colder, inside will be hotter. So the hot go up, cold come down. So this will this the convection. Probably I would say this also relate to the earthquake. And sometimes you also can see earthquake. The reason is your earth will slightly move, but it will move very slow, 对不对？它会走到很慢，那个地上会走。Because the down here is hot, and the cold will go down, hot will come up. So the earth will move a bit, move a bit, move a bit. Move a bit, suddenly it become earthquake 地震 because you move the sand and we are not talking about one sand, and we are talking about the whole planet. 那个 planet 会动一动 then we can see that it's a earthquake due to the all these things. And of course the sun I don't know everyday earthquake or what, but but that is the convection that is happening in the sun. B. What is the B? B is the chromosphere. Like our Earth, we call it atmosphere, but for the sun, they call it chromosphere. Chromo, the meaning, I don't know, the meaning of chromo is okay, never mind lah. But the inner part will be the photosphere. Makes sense because it use the word photo from the word light, photosynthesis. Photograph also you use light, right? Photo, light, graph is picture. Photo, picture. Photograph, the picture. Photosphere, atmosphere, and we got light, photosphere, and photosphere. And then we have the radiation zone, the inside one radiation zone, and then the inside one will be the E will be the center part will be the core. 中间 we call it the core. And then we have F, which is the coronavirus. Okay, corona, the outside part. So sometimes we always confuse why this one also sometimes not only the students, sometimes also I think like this one we know is called the prominence is the thing, because the corona is very near to the what we call it, the B, which is the chromosphere. Correct or not? Corona and chromosphere 差不多一样地方. So this one you need to be careful because you might confuse 不懂要写 chromosphere or photosphere, or I want to write corona because it's very near, you know. Very near, and 全部 arrow 是一样地方来 so we what, so you be careful the corona is here, and then the B is the chromosphere. So this is the best this is the best example. This is more clear, okay? Corona is the outside, chromosphere is the fire, photosphere is the ball, and then convection radiation. This one no problem only this one usually student will confuse this one. Okay, these three things that usually student might confuse. Okay, and then we move on to the second question. What is the duration of one solar cycle? 11 years. Okay, it's a very direct question from the text. State the phenomena related to the solar cycle. Sunspot, okay. Sunspot has a solar cycle which is actually occur 11 years because they already take photograph. They can see like the black thing at the sun, and they already do the experiment because the prominence, because the fire, because the plasma, and then if plasma is the ion, then it will fly to the earth will block it by using the earth magnetic field, but some come in, so it will affect the television, will affect the telecommunication, will affect the power grid, the electric power, and so on. State 3 example equipment of service used daily disrupted by the solar wind. Very good. So it's GPS. Maybe we can say the internet, or even the smartphone, mobile. Mobile. Okay. So so this one affect the earth. The reason it affect internet because it's not affecting like in terms of here because we are using line, right? I know we go use Wi-Fi, but we use fiber optic cable. They put cable into your what? But the reason they say internet because we are talking about the thing, the area, the server, the big area server that is located at other place. What will happen to the earth, to condition of earth if there is no megasphere? Explain your answer. Very good. So it means what? If there is no megasphere, means the plasma from the sun will go to the earth. So what will happen is, I think we won't die so fast I die already. We need to wait. Maybe I don't know how long we need to wait, but slowly we will start to, I think we will start to vomit, like we 中 poison from the sun, and then due to the ionizing and the plasma from the sun which carry electron and proton and charge, it will affect our body. So like I say, I think it might will cause cancer, or your structure will change. You won't change to be like alien or what, I don't know lah. Then it will start slowly die, and I think it's a very painful death, because you take time to die. You don't die so fast, but you need to every day wait little bit, and you get worse. Like you see in YouTube, like the Chernobyl radiation, and when you expose to radiation and plasma, and you can see in the YouTube lah, they go to hospital, that and the doctor also don't know, cannot give you medicine, because you are being poisoned by the radiation, and how to give you the medicine is a plasma, it's not something like I can wash your stomach out. It's already go into your body. So it's very can you wash it out? I don't think you can wash it out when it go into your body. So eventually you will die lah, but you won't die so fast, you will die slowly. So so I would say, maybe I can say okay, due to the plasma and ionizing, because plasma means it give ion and electron. Okay, so this thing will eventually absorbed by the body. Okay, the body will absorb it, and you will die. Okay, due to cancer and due to poisoning, your structure start to change. This is supposed to be a skin cell, but due to it absorb, it become other thing, not skin cell, it become a cancer cell, for example. Okay, so little bit more. Last question. Okay lah, this question no need already lah. This question no need to do.